Alright, I'm here at my brother's house, my older brother, and he's going to show me his kind of a cargo trailer converted into a camper concept. This concept's getting a little more popular, and you can do all sorts of stuff with it, so I want him to show us around.
Hello.
What do you got, Greg?
It's probably one of my favorite trailers. We like to camp a lot. We also like to go four-wheeling and stuff, and one of the things that I've had the dilemma with is I don't like to tow two trailers at the same time, and so I'm trying to find the perfect solution. Well, so far this is what I found is it's like a utility trailer built to camp in and stay in after you have to pull all your toys out. So right now it's full of storage. I put my four-wheelers in there and whatever toys I'm using, I put them in so I have plenty of space. A lot of the toy haulers these days, they only have enough room for one four-wheeler or one side-by-side. However, this I can get two-seater four-wheelers in it, or a side-by-side with plenty of stuff. So I'll load everything up. As soon as we get to camp, we'll take everything out and then I'll set up camp. Where these two here is our camping. They're pop-out tents, and I'll show you in a second. We take everything out. I made a carpet so I can lay down carpet, and I got a little bench seat that I've installed up there in the front. Folds down as a bench, and it really makes you feel at home. You can get out of the weather, and it feels very comfortable. Got windows and stuff. Let me pull out the pop-out.
So I've also seen other people make up like a little sink and a little toilet area up there, maybe. And here's Cecilia, CC for short. What's this you're riding?
A car.
It's called a what? Dune racer.
Daddy, can you take it out?
Cool. Do you take this on the dunes?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Anyways, the pop-out tents, I have one on each side. They're both a short queen. I want to show you how easy it is to get it up and down. Basically, you just put the knots. This thing just comes right down. And then all you do is you go inside and you just pop it up. It's done. Just come on in. The other thing is, here's the pole. All I do is here's the rod, I push it out.
Boom.
Boom, done.
Cool.
And that's the other thing I like about this. It's very quick to set up camp. Set up your beds, pop it out. Same thing on this side. It extends the living territory. Okay. I got a daughter. She's great. These pop out, gives that extra living space.
Yeah, it looks extra big, like just because of that.
Yep, exactly.
Can you get my car out?
In a second.
Yeah, I love this concept because you always feel a sense of versatility with it. You could still use it as a utility trailer for anything, plus camping, plus a bug out trailer or living space or anything. So that's what I love.
And there's windows here.
Windows, yeah. I did do a video on converting a camper or a cargo trailer into a camper, so I'll put that link down below. And it's a popular one because people are catching on to this concept. And it's if you buy a toy hauler that's already made, it's going to be a lot more expensive than doing it this way. So, Casey, do you want to do a musical thing with your balloon?
No.
No? I thought that was really awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, because it's from pink.
It's from Pee-wee's.
I think it's hilarious.
Pee-wee, which movie?
Pee-wee Herman.
Which movie was it?
Big Adventure.
Big Adventure? Oh, okay. The newest one, I think, right?
Yeah.
He plays the balloon? Yeah. So you don't want to play that for us?
No.
Okay, maybe later. You're super talented.
The other thing I also installed on this was a back screen because I wanted to open up the back gate. It's really easy to do. I just roll it up, and then this thing just comes down, and then I've just created a screen to keep the bugs out and stuff. And you just created a living space so you don't get all hot and muggy in here.
Yeah.
So it gives you a little breathing space.
I've seen other people get a smaller trailer, but then they have like a screen, kind of an outer porch area that they make, so they expend their living space that they could hang out in, and so they don't need as big of a trailer. So they kind of help. So some people just get a huge trailer and it gets too cumbersome, but sometimes they get a smaller one so they could kind of build out with like that.
The other thing I wanted to show you is I installed these little loops right here at the top.
Oh.
So I can actually put canvas up
Yeah.
for shade to come out on the side. Shade, so if I want to set up like cooking out here, or just want to set up some chairs and keep it nice and get out of the sun.
Yeah.
Or rain.
Cool, come on. I do have other ideas of like, because you know there's tents and technology of like military tents that have like a tent extra layer of shade. I don't know what you call it, like a fly that comes out, but it shades everything from the sun, and then it prevents the sun from heating up the entire trailer. So, and that's one of the biggest problems, is trying to keep it cool in there. So if you could shade it somehow, then that makes a big difference.
And the nice thing about the cold is I just close it up, and then I create a little ventilation system, and I have a little buddy heater.
Oh.
It just breaks the cold, and we sleep toasty at night.
So is this insulated?
This one is, I don't know if it's insulated, but it does have the wall
Okay.
stuff. So, but I haven't had any issue
Okay.
as far as keeping it warm inside with the buddy heater.
Oh, okay. Nice. What's the length?
It's a 20 foot by 8.5 feet wide.
That's good size.
And what I have found is that 8.5 feet wide, yes, it's a little wider, but you know what? When you're putting in a four-wheeler, I can stash stuff on the side or walk beside my four-wheelers, where you get into that 7-foot range or whatever. It gets a little tight cramped as far as walking on the sides.
Yeah.
So 8.5 by 20. I'm able to get two four-wheelers, long ones. We're talking two-seaters, Can-Am. So
Cool.
holds them really well. And I can get a couple motorcycles in there too at the backside.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm trying to design a shower for it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that point yet, and how I want to do it. There's some shelving I put in the front. I'm tempted to take one of those shelvings out and put like a shower bottom liner with a curtain that surrounds it, and then I've already bought a pump. I'm going to get one of those portable water heaters.
Yep.
And the pump will create the pressure, and the portable water heater will act like a shower. It'll heat the water up as it goes through, and you'll have plenty of power and water.
Yep, so those are the topics that I'm talking about as well, like shower, toilet, and just off-grid stuff, water source. So I'm figuring that out in like campers, tiny houses, off-grid living, and so that's the ongoing research with incinerator toilets, gravity fed systems, and all that stuff.
So so far what I have found, and I probably know about it, is I have it somewhere. I get a 5-gallon bucket, and you can get those little toilet seat liners that go right on top.
Yeah.
And all I do is just to keep it cheap, I get some heavy duty garbage bags that are heavy duty, and I'll line it in there, and then I'll put cat litter in it, and that absorbs anything that you put in there. And then when I tell the kids, as soon as you're done, you cover it with cat litter, then you twist it up and put a new bag in there so it's fresh every time you need to go to the restroom. And I'll tell you what, it beats any recreational toilet out there that who knows how many people are used. So
yeah.
You feel much more comfortable in your place. And if you don't have a trailer that doesn't have all those things, that has been very useful for us as far as having that cheap toilet.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things you could do. That's one idea. I was putting up videos about composting toilets, doing more research into incinerating toilets, which is still ongoing. But there's all sorts of ideas, and I think even Spencer, a while ago, you said that he normally doesn't like doing that, camping, but then he didn't mind that way, so that was a good step.
Well, and my wife also, she questioned the idea at first, but now that she's tried it, she won't go back.
And my goal is to try to get everybody to feel like they can go camping without feeling like they're surviving or dirty or anything. And so it's an ongoing thing, but sometimes these little ideas can like really make a huge difference. So cool. That looks great. Greg, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Cece, you've had some experience in this trailer. So did you like it? What did you like about it?
There's beds and that you can bring vehicles on it.
There's beds and you could bring vehicles. Like this one? Did you like anything else about it?
When it's my birthday, I can get a moped and then I can bring it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A moped will fit on there. Thank you for your input. Now I'm on my way down south again to Colorado to see my younger sister, and I think the weather is clear this time. But I just wanted to show just how the landscape is around here, going to central and southern Utah. This is kind of going towards Moab area, and then there's the San Rafael Swell that's just over west of me. Can't really see it now, but they're just rock formations that are just huge and like sticking out of the ground. I used to go camping around there. Sometimes I would go camp by myself when I wanted to get away and clear my mind and stuff, but I just love the desert area. I'm always fantasizing about like getting a motorcycle or something like that, but love traveling through here. So I notice right now that we're getting to the San Rafael Swell, the part that I was talking about. I don't know if this camera could pick it up, but I'll try to get a shot of it. So I don't know if that shot gives it justice at all, but it's just those gnarly rocks just protruding into the air, and you can go into those canyons, and there's I forget what it's called, Horseshoe Canyon, or it's very narrow canyons. I mean, you have rocks on either side of you, and if there's a flash flood, it really floods through there. But whenever there's no water in there, you just see all these formations from the water as you climb through the canyon. It's just so amazing. Zion's National Park has a lot of places like that too. Really beautiful area, and I just love those things. It doesn't cost anything other than traveling there to see it, and then maybe a little climbing gear, maybe. Sometimes people go on harder trails with bigger rocks and bigger things to get over. I think it's called canyoneering. So you'll need to have a little more equipment, ropes and stuff, and then you can get more extreme than that. But those places that I was talking about, you just need hiking shoes and maybe a person to go with, just to make sure you're not running into any trouble or anything. They can assist you over things or get some help if you need it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think that's one of these canyons is where that story of Ralston is that famous story where a guy got his arm caught in a heavy rock and a rock fell on his arm and he had to cut it off to escape. He was there for like 5 days. So I think it was down somewhere in these canyons, I can't remember, but it was a canyon just like that. So you can give you a visual of what they look like, but it's addicting once you experience it. It's like you go through these pools of water, and it's just, you can jump in them if you want or whatever. You just have to be aware of the weather though, the flash flood stuff. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I just love the desert. I love camping in it, and the quiet nights looking out at the stars and all that stuff. Those are the type of things I would love to do a lot more of. But I think that's what life is all about. And I've had plenty of conversations with my friends and family about, you know, what we long to do is go out and have more freedom to do trips, and it adds a lot of just happiness and passion in your life. You get passionate about different interests because you're able to do it and free up your life, your family's life, and makes a huge difference in your mental health. And some people could probably go off of their medications if they were able to do more of this stuff. So that's my goal anyway, is to do that myself and to help other people achieve those things. Right now I can at least talk about it, and then if I ever achieve a little bit of it, then I'll share it, show that it's possible. But I think we're headed, I'm always thinking about the future, and I think we are headed for more freedom and not less freedom. Even though there's an attack on liberty, and people feel like they're in captivity more and more, it feels like our liberties are being eroded away. But I'm thinking more freedom, more liberty, in every aspect of our lives. And all it takes is just these efforts and having that belief that it's true. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a struggle, and politically, mentally, emotionally, but liberty in all the sense of the word, and loving and respecting other people who are able to be liberated as well, and just enjoying that you have it and that other people have it as well. So here I am visiting my younger sister. So I wanted to do a video of this. Actually, it was been a couple years, because we talk about how she gets groceries, and at a reduced price. She has apps,
Clearance
prices. So she is an extreme budget person as well. So so just from the words, like, I don't know what other titles you could put it, like cheap, I don't know, frugal, whatever otherwise.
Right. Yeah, and we were saying like it's like a hobby. It's a game, and I just mentioned before this video like Monopoly and you get money. Well, this is real money. Like you're actually saving money, and it's a game and it's a treasure hunt. And ideally I would like to go to the store in the morning like every day. At least every other day, because I know where the clearance shelves are. I know, and I go right there, and I always check for clearance. So in the produce, I love greens because I have green smoothies every morning, and I realized I don't have to hurry and eat through this before it gets wilty. I can just package it up in baggies and freeze them, and so I can get a ton of clearance greens and freeze it, and I don't have to worry about it getting slimy and gross. So I struck gold today. I was getting a little bit low in my freezer, so that was perfect. That's awesome. And then I got, and I know I kind of calculate, okay, Wednesday mornings, sometimes Thursday mornings are prime time for clearance meat at my store. And so I checked and I got, oh, chicken, and we have a Traeger and we like to smoke our meat, and so I got some chicken. And you never really know. I always make sure that I have coupons in my envelope in my purse, because you never know in clearance. You can you can stack a coupon to the clearance price and get it even cheaper. And then I have apps on my phone too to make it even cheaper than that. A lot of times I can get things for free or a money maker or just really cheap. So it's a hobby of mine, and I like to go check the store like daily. That would be my ideal, but that's what I do, and it's super fun and it's thrilling. And I'm like, oh, my sunglasses, $1. Like I even check out the Walmart, if you know where the clearance racks are. On my way home, Walmart is right on my way home. Oh, I'm just going to check real quick. And it's just real quick. You just look through the clearance and you find things, but you have to be open-minded to off-season stuff, like summer things when fall is hitting. You're like, oh, sunglasses, or oh, like water bottles or sandals or things like that. You have to be open-minded. So I just got back from the store and Barry caught me.
So I thought this was an awesome opportunity to do this video, because I think it was like a couple years ago she told me about this, and then she said she got them for super cheap, but then as she stacked her coupons, they like actually paid her to take the food. And I was like, what? So
I know. You'll hit money makers every once in a while. It's not like this daily thing where like if you know the tricks, you get money makers. But you have to be aware, and even on coupons.com, you can look through like, oh, I've been needing shampoo for a while, and if you find shampoo coupons, just print them off, because you never know a clearance. If I have a coupon for that. Like Walmart, they had 4th of July Rice Krispies, so there was some red and blue colored Rice Krispies in there, and it was like in August, and they had this big crate, 50 cents per Rice Krispie box, and lo and behold, I had printed just a couple days ago a ton of Kellogg's cereal coupons for like $1 off 2 and $2 off of 4 boxes. So, or no, anyway, 8 or whatever. So I got 50 cents off of each box, which made them free. And then they had a sticker on there: if you buy 2 boxes, you get a free bag of marshmallows. So I'm like, marshmallows, Rice Krispies. And luckily my husband was with me, because he's all, oh, like, and he's helping with it. And we're like going through. I mean, you have to be confident, you know what you're doing. So you just go through and you're like, yep. And some people that are working at Walmart, they're like, that's not what the coupon says. And I'm like, trust me, I've been doing coupons for a long time. This is what it means. Because you can't buy more than, no, that's just per item. Like, anyway. So it's funny, sometimes I have to teach the workers there how to use the coupon. But anyway, it's super fun. You never know.
Yeah, I was just talking to Kim about you have to think a little bit differently. She mentioned it's a hobby, and you have to think off season sometimes. And if you don't like it, then it might be a pain in the butt. But it pays off if you like doing it, and it's
Print off the coupons that you like. Like if you like cereal, if you like cheese, if you like yogurt, just print them off because you never know. Like especially when you're low, do it, and then.
So you think differently, you kind of get used to it, but the rewards.
Healthiness, like organic,
Mm-hmm.
Kale and spinach. Yeah.
Some people think it's too expensive, but after stuff like this,
Nope.
you could find it. It takes some skill.
Yeah, it does.
Thanks, Kim.
You're welcome. Bye, guys. Good luck.
So no, this is not Owl Kitty. This is... What's the name of this kitty?
I don't think she has a name.
You never named the cat?
My Ella, my sister gives names, but they don't really stick with the cat, so we just call her Cat.
Oh, where'd the cat go?
She's
Oh, it's
over
over.
there behind the table.
So I guess it looks like Owl Kitty, but we'll just call her cat.
Yeah,